Hello, for this PowerPoint presentation, I'm going to be presenting the game Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, when I mention Modern Warfare 2, I'm talking about the one that came out recently in 2022, not the Modern Warfare 2 that came out in 2009, or the remastered campaign version of this game that was released in 2020. Although they have the same title, they are completely different games with similar concepts. Over the years, the previous Call of Duty games genres were typically first-person shooter and action-adventure. Not only does the new Modern Warfare include these aspects, but it branches out into other genres such as third-person shooter and battle royale. This game can also be played on various platforms such as the Xbox One and XS, the PlayStation 4 and 5, and PC. Up next, we have all the various game modes that are available to play. The ones on the right are in the rotation of the normal multiplayer modes. All of them can be played in first or third person, and a more realistic version called Tier 1, where everyone has less health and no HUD. The HUD is basically the minimap, kill feed, number of bullets you have in your gun, or whatever else would tend to pop up on screen. All of these modes can also be won by winning the most rounds, reaching the most points, or getting the most kills by fighting alongside 5 other teammates in a 6v6 match. The only mode that isn't team-based is free-for-all, of course. All of the other team-based modes also have a CDL playlist, which is a competitive with a ranking system. Now, on the left side, the main game modes that stick out is Warzone, Ground War, and Campaign. Warzone is a battle royale game mode where 150 players go into a match and the last one standing wins. Ground War is a larger scale version of the regular multiplayer maps, and it's kind of similar to the game Battlefield if you've ever played that before. Campaign is a single player mode with a bunch of missions to complete a storyline, and it also has multiple difficulty levels you can select to play on. Although people were able to play the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 ahead of time through the beta and early access to those who pre-ordered the game, it was officially released on October 28, 2022. The game can also be purchased as a cross-generation bundle that gives you access to Call of Duty on both current and next-generation consoles, or just for PC. For the rest of the Call of Duty franchise, there's over 30 other games, with 7 of them being a part of the Modern Warfare series. Modern Warfare 2 has had the biggest launch in Call of Duty history since the release of Black Ops 2. The highest recorded number of players actively playing at the same time on Steam was 262,975, which is just a minuscule amount when imagining the game's entire player base. It's hard to determine the exact number across the board due to the fact that these statistics are only available on Steam instead of every platform. Activision also released these absurd numbers for sales and matches played that really show how big of a deal this game is. There are also all kinds of tournaments people can sign up for on certain websites like Checkmate Gaming. There may be sign-up fees to allow for a bigger reward though. Then there is also the infamous Call of Duty League that goes way back in COD history with many exciting moments. It involves a season where competitive teams compete head-to-head for points through a regular season, playoffs, and a chance at the beloved title. There are only 3 game modes played throughout the whole duration of the league on select few maps. Some of the famous, well-known teams that are involved in such competition is FaZe, Optic Gaming, and 100 Thieves. Both events are streamed and are able to be watched on different services such as Twitch and YouTube. As players play the game and level up their weapons, they gain new attachments that can be equipped through the Gunsmith system. This allows players to customize guns to satisfy their own specific playstyles. To add on to this aspect, this game offers players the new ability to be able to tune their attachments as well, letting them further personalize the weapon to their liking. This customization aspect of the game allows for an even larger skill gap, but new incoming players shouldn't have anything to worry about. This is because the game offers a skill-based matchmaking system that puts you up against other players around the same skill level as you. Alongside the process of leveling up weapons, there is also the ability to unlock camos, which are skins for the weapons that are obtained through challenges. For each weapon, there are usually 4 base and 4 mastery camos. Completing the challenges to obtain all the camos for every weapon in the game is such a time-consuming process, and that's why it's known as a camo grind, because it takes serious dedication. Overall, Modern Warfare 2 is a game that is accessible on multiple platforms. It's great for people who want to play competitive and casual because of things such as skill-based matchmaking, different game modes and ranks, and the ability to grind challenges with friends. And if you don't feel like playing the game, you can even watch people play simply just for content, or people involved in different leagues and tournaments for a more intense action. And then here are the references I used for creating this PowerPoint.